You are now listening to
D, the Delinquent.
on the podcast.
This is Many Hats, No Cap, baby.
D, the Delinquent. Many hats, no cap.
Welcome to Many Hats, No Cap with Delinquent. Yo, hopefully you're watching the visual for this one because I am going to share a picture with y'all that absolutely prove ghosts are real. They are fucking real. Yeah, this is going to be one of those episodes where I'm going to get into some spooky stories, some scary supernatural events. I'm taking a break from the jobs and things right now, but this is Many Hats, No Cap, and I'm going to share with y'all some real shit that I've been through. So back in 2016, me and my lady were living in a duplex. And this was during the hardest times of our lives. Money, just straight struggling, drama, fighting. So much shit was happening to us. But we pushed through and we made it. Thank God. But during those times, we were also experiencing some weird shyza. We were hearing noises, whispers, cabinets were slamming, opening, shutting, faucets turning on and off. We were seeing things running by, lights flickering. Shit would go missing, then it would pop up just randomly in random spots and places. Man, it was just crazy, crazy times. But me specifically, I kept seeing like a little person, like a little thing running around and like a little shadow, a silhouette. Not just in the duplex, but in everyday life. I told my lady about it. She told her mom, and see, she's native from northern New Mexico. And her mom's also native. Her dad's native. Like, she has a Native American bloodline. And I give her a whole bunch of shit about it. I always tease her. I tease everybody about the race that they is. Anyway. So she tells her mom, and her mom says, you guys should get the house blessed. You guys should also get blessed yourselves. I've always respected this, and I've always believed in ghosts and spirits and energies. I don't know how people don't. I don't know how people don't believe in ghosts and energies and other realms and other dimensions. Anyway. But I wasn't sold on the whole medicine woman, medicine man thing yet. I always respected it, but I wasn't sold on it. Her mom says, you guys got to get the house blessed, and you guys got to get blessed and all that stuff and cleanse and everything. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, bring the sage. Well, her mom goes and picks up this medicine woman from Zacatone. Zacatone is real close to Casa Grande, Arizona. Picks her up, brings her to the crib. She starts setting up, doing her thing. We're all sitting around our dining room table. She whips out this huge-ass feather. Huge feather. I don't know what animal it was from, but it was a big-ass feather, and it was real. Then she starts lighting up sage and blowing tobacco on us, and she starts making these prayers and chants, and I don't know what they are. So she blesses my lady first and does the cleanse on her, and then she tells my lady what she's been experiencing, what she's been seeing. She just breaks it down for her. Then it was my turn. Damn, it got weird. Fucking weird. I'm sitting on the couch. She starts blowing the tobacco smoke on me, and she starts gently tapping me with this feather. As she's tapping me with this feather, and the sage is burning on the table, my left arm started to get tingly, hot, and almost itchy. I didn't say nothing about it, though. I just thought it was a medical condition that I'm going through. I got nerve damage. But then she stops. The medicine woman stops, and she says, is your left arm hurting? I go, yeah. She puts the feather down, puts the tobacco out. Then she starts rubbing my left arm. First she rolled up my sleeve. So she started from like underneath my armpit to the top of my shoulder, and she started rolling it down. Like, it was a nice massage, by the way, but rolling down from the top all the way down to my wrist, over and over again. And then a weird pimple. That's the best way I could describe it. A weird pimple started to form on my forearm. And then she started rubbing that spot in circular motions with her thumb. I shit you not. The best way I could describe it is, you know, the bristles on those barbecue brushes Well, one of those popped out of that damn pimple-looking thing on my forearm. She pulled it out. The skin like came up with it. It was in me. She pulls it out, holds it to me. Then she throws it in a cup, lights it on fire. Then she lights up the tobacco again and the sage, and she starts saying all these chants to it. And then she tells me, that was a whisker. A whisker? So yeah, what that was a whisker. And it's a whisker from a little person. A desert troll. What the fuck? I'm still not sold on this, but I seen what she just pulled out my own fucking arm with my own eyes. So I'm hearing her out. And then she says, these things like to play and manipulate and just fuck with you. I'm like, all right. And she goes, but here's the thing. It now knows that you know about him. You are going to see it one more time before it leaves your life. I'm like, all right, cool. And then she said, when you see it, don't be scared. It'll be all right. That night, bro, that same fucking night, we're getting ready for bed. I go to the bathroom. I just wanted to wash my hands and wash my face. I closed the bathroom door. And then I heard a weird wrestling. Really weird. I thought it was our dog Ziggy. I thought he was in there with me. So I didn't think nothing about it. I started washing my face. And when I looked up at my reflection, on the bottom corner, so right behind the door, in the corner, see, we had towels. Right when you open the door, it would like cover these towels that we had there. And when you close the door, all the towels are there exposed. And then it was this nice space, maybe like a 4x4, 4 inches tall. 4 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and 4 feet deep. There was like this huge little space where you could put shit in. A shop vac. Fucking, I don't know what the hell they expected you to put in there, but that space was there. So on the corner of the mirror, on the bottom corner of the mirror, I can see something moving around in that little area. I look real quick, and there it was. Fucking troll. I can only say troll because that's what she called it, but if I had to describe this thing, it looked like an Ewok from Star Wars. It was all black, super black, thick fucking hair, and around its mouth it had like gray, whitish hair, and it had pointy ears like a dog. Yeah, the shit was just hairy. And the eyes on this fucking thing were huge, like baseballs. And it was staring at me, like trying to morph into the corner, morph into the wall. It was just like trapped, like stuck, and it was just blinking at me, looking at me. And I'm looking at this thing. And then I just start freaking out, and I go, what do you want? Who are you? What the fuck? You know, I'm just nailing it with all these fucking questions. And it's blinking its eyes all fast and just staring at me. But as I'm yelling at this thing, it starts to become transparent. And then it slowly just disappeared. I open the door right away. I run out. I tell my lady what I seen, and she's like, calm down. Calm down. The medicine woman said you would see it one last time. Fucking crazy, bro. And I gotta be honest, I've never seen it again. We've never experienced the type of shit that motherfucker was putting us through. No more running around little people in my life and shit. We've experienced other things after that, but the shit that thing was causing just stopped. It was over. It's crazy. Here's another one. So our son was born. 6 months after he was born, we started to go through some things again. Weird dreams, hearing weird noises around the house, seeing shadows run across, lights flickering. Just random shit was happening. My lady said, well, the baby got to get blessed and get his native name. So we're going to see the medicine woman again. This time it was a different medicine woman. Super cool, but also super fucking crazy. Our lady's mom arranges this blessing and for our son to get his native name. She decides to do it at her new house. This was a brand new home built. I'm talking brand new housing development community, and everything's just bare. And it's a nice house, beautiful house. And in the backyard, it was so new, nothing was going on yet. All my lady's mom had was just flat gravel. Now it's all fucking pimped out with badass plants and awesome garden and shit. But anyway, this house was just built, and all that was back there was just flat gravel. Professionally done, super leveled, but it was just gravel, okay? We decided to get the blessing done and his native name given to him over there. We start out by sitting in the living room. We're all sitting around her dining room table, and this lady, the medicine woman, is doing almost the same thing that the other woman did. She's blowing tobacco smoke and lighting sage, and she's saying all these chants and prayers and stuff, and she does her thing around the baby and to each of us. And then she says, okay, now it's time to go outside. We go outside. We're now sitting on some picnic chairs and shit. And the medicine woman makes a circle in the gravel. She wanted to clear out all the rocks till she got down to the dirt. It was important that dirt was only exposed. She made a circle about, 3 feet wide. And then she says the baby has to stand in this circle barefoot with the dad. I am dad. And she says, you also have to be barefoot. Oh, fuck, man. So I take my shoes off and my socks off. We're getting my son's socks off. And as we're getting ready, the lady's also getting ready too to do some stuff. And she's like mixing up a drink. And she's like, before we get in the circle, it's important that the baby drinks this first. Oh, great. I always give my lady a bunch of hell for being native and stuff. I make these stupid jokes. But yeah, I'm cracking jokes, what the fuck, man? He's gonna make my son drink mud. Sure enough, this lady put together like a mixture of clay, fucking mud, and made my son drink it. I'm all concerned and shit. My son's only 6 months old and he just downed a whole fucking cup of mud. So he drinks this fucking clay. We stand in the circle. And then she whips out a big ass feather too. Where the fuck are they getting these feathers? Anyway, she starts blowing tobacco smoke on us and she's just tapping us both with the feather. She's doing this little prayer and chant and stuff. And I'm looking down at my son, trying to keep him focused. And he's only 6 months and he's like just enjoying it, thinking this is a game. Then a shadow casted over us. Crazy shadow. I look up and then I'm not making this up, man. The biggest fucking bird I've ever seen was flying by the sun. And then she said, the medicine woman, she said, his people have given him his name. His people? What the fuck? And then she says, it's Flying Falcon. Okay. I look down at my son and I swear to God, in between his feet was a baby frog. A little frog. Our son was born in the summertime, so around this time, it was cold. They ain't no frogs out during this time of year. But clear as fucking day, there's this baby frog in between my son's feet. And this frog was just chilling. My son's looking at the frog like, little cute giggling and shit. And then she says, you can pick your son up now. Pick my boy up. I look back down because I don't want to step on this fucking baby frog. And that frog is fucking gone. Poof. It's nowhere to be found. Remember I told you there was only gravel in this backyard. You could see everything around that yard. Crickets, lizards, all that shit. If there was a frog in the area, we would have seen it. But no, this thing just appeared and then disappeared. Now here's what's crazy about this. The medicine woman said his people have given him his name. My lady's people, they're called the frog people. Fucking wild. I'm shaking up. I'm like tripping out, holding my son, and my lady comes over. She takes the baby from me and, she's enjoying the moment. basking in this blessing. As I'm putting my socks and shoes on, the medicine woman then comes to me and she says, "They also gave you a name." I go, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, they gave you a name." She's smiling, laughing. I go, "Yeah, what name's that?" And she says, "Deer Heart." Deer Heart. Deer Heart? Like, why can't it be fucking Lion's Paw or Tiger Eye or fucking Raging Bull or some shit? But no, Deer Heart. She breaks it down to me and yeah, I'm cool with that. She pretty much said that it symbolizes gentleness, grace, and renewal. And the deer symbolizes like a connection between spiritual realms. And heart just emphasizes all that. So yeah, I'll take that. Crazy experience, bro. Now, to the picture, to the proof, to the fucking ghost proof picture. So, during those times when we was living in the duplex, one night, we heard some little kids playing in the living room. There was no kids that lived in our area. It was fucking creepy. We heard little girls specifically playing Ring Around the Rosie. I got up and I thought it would be best if I left it dark. As scared as I was, I wanted to keep the place dark because I had my phone in my hands and my plan was to take a photo and capture what the fuck was going on. When I go into the living room, all of the noise and the singing stopped. All the giggles, everything just stopped. But I took pictures anyway. I didn't capture anything in the living room, but I pointed my camera towards the kitchen. And I caught this. It's like a little figure standing in front of the sink. And I don't know about y'all, but to me it looks like a little girl looking right at me. Yeah. Crazy, bruh.